Hey, Josh here, and I'm super excited to share with you our new video animation software, CreateStudio. Now in this video, I'm going to walk through the entire app from the home screen, the templates club, as well as the editor. So right now on the home screen over here, you can go through and create new projects. So you simply give it a name, select a resolution for your video, and then go into the editor. You can also create folders and drag and drop projects into those folders to keep everything nice and neat. Now over here, we have our marketplace, which is going to be full of hundreds of templates. Actually, this week we're going to be adding in new templates every day. So we're going to have hundreds of templates in here for those who purchase the template club upgrade. So over here you can see some of the templates. So for each template we have the category, a description of the template and how they could use that in their marketing or for their business or their service. And yeah, we'll just preview a few more. And again, all these templates are fully customizable because they've all been built inside the software. So you can, change the images, the videos, the colors, the text, all those kind of things really quickly and easily. So let me just play a few more. So we're going to have a whole bunch of other categories down here as well. Basically catering for any type of business, any type of organization as well. So things like logo stings, like Christmas ones, opener titles, like that. For example, for YouTubers or for marketers who want to have a call to action slide to get people to join the email list, things like that. And with these, you could go through and just click on that image and replace it with your own image, add your own description and channel name and things like that as well. So it's super easy to use, and these templates have all been designed really nicely for basically any kind of business. So let me show you again for something like this, or like this one. Okay, cool. So when you want to use one, you simply click on this over here, click on Use Template. I'll just pause that, and it basically goes through and downloads the project and the assets. And once it's done, it will open up the editor over here. And there we go, we've got our template. So you can go through and preview that. So obviously to customize it, you can just go through, double click on that text and say live event, something like that. I'll just zoom in a bit. And we've got these nice kind of canvas guidelines. You could go through and adjust the color, the text font. We've got also these really nice presets. So, you could simply select a font you like this, for example. And it's really that simple, to go through and customize. Yeah, you can go through and change the action of the character as well. So if I just drop down this character, I can select a different action. Maybe that one's a good one. Maybe the next one I'll go with a selfie, for example. And it's really that easy to go through and customize. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just go through the whole editor. So I'm just going to delete everything here. I'll do this audio track, and I'll just unhide these elements and just delete them. Okay, so yeah, this is the main editor. I'm going to go through and make it a 1080p video, so just bring this up. Over here we've got different options, so you can adjust the resolution, add your project name. If you haven't done that, you can adjust the canvas background color. You can select autosave or not have it autosave, but it's probably quite useful to have it maybe every so often. You can select the light mode for the canvas background, and this is really good if you're using a dark video. You want the contrast between the video and the canvas outside. I might make this dark again, and yeah, you can go through and adjust whether you want to have the guidelines on the canvas in the timeline, or the snapping, turn it on or off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just delete this, and I'm going to grab some media. So just bring this all in here. Now you can basically import anything, so whether it be audio tracks, MP4 videos, MOV videos with alpha transparency, so you can bring those in and they can retain the transparency, so you can overlay them on top of videos. And the cool thing, you also import SVG images. So this is an SVG over here, and you can see when I scroll right in, it's pixel perfect, which is really good for your videos. And with SVGs, you can also adjust the colors. You can go through and add a gradient as well, which is really cool. So let's go with something like this. We've got linear or radial gradients, and if you have a certain color you like, you can add it to your favorites. If you go through and select the color like this, and yeah, the kind of quick links. And once you've got an image or any media, what you can do is animate your media with just a click using our motion preset. So over here, if I click on motion, you'll be able to see we've got different types of animations, and you simply click on them, and then you can see a preview up over here. So if I go over here to maybe scale and rotate in and click on checkbox, I'll just bring this to the start, and you'll be able to see how quick and easy it is to animate any layer. Okay, so let's say for example I want to adjust this animation so that it rotates more. I can click on this on the animation settings, and I can adjust the starting angle as well. So for different motion presets, we've got different settings depending on the preset. So something like that looks really cool. Or I could change the animation. Let's say I want to go with something like elastic scale up. Just bring this up like this. And it's really that simple to animate. And this applies to whether it be text. If you want to animate your text, you can go through and add presets. You can animate images and videos as well. Okay. So underneath the canvas, you'll be able to see we've got these quick links. So we've got things like, for example, center. If you want to center your element, you can fit it to canvas, expand it so that it fits the entire, the height and width of your canvas. Let's bring this back down like this. Over here, we've also got things like flip, so you can flip elements. You can select the rotation point, so by default it's in the middle, it rotates like that. But if I wanted, I could go through and make it rotate from a certain point like this, from the angle. You can see it rotates around that point like that, okay? And this is especially important when you're animating. If you want to create unique animations, you can simply adjust the rotation point. Okay, so those are some cool things about the editor. We've also got a really powerful drag and drop scene builder, and this is what we call Studio Builder, which comes with plenty of animated assets. So let's say, for example, done for you scenes like this. We've got a whole bunch of them in here, and we're adding a lot more as well over the next few days. And we've got animated characters, so we've got these 2D characters that look really, really good. And you simply hover your mouse on them to preview them, and if you want to use one, you simply download it and it will import it into the software, and you can just use it as much as you like on your videos. We've got 3D characters. These are really, really cool. So yeah, to use one of these, you would simply just go and drag and drop them like this, for example. Just bring them down. Maybe I'll change the background color, something like this. And we've also got a shape library, which is really cool, a vector shape library. So let's say I want to add this shape here. I can just bring this over like that, drag this down and adjust the opacity like so. And yeah, you simply go through and select an action. So let's say we want them to wave, and then we want them to be happy, okay, something like that. Yeah, so it's really that easy. Maybe I'd go through and then add some text. So let's say welcome to, okay, so welcome to, I'll go to motion presets. I'll just drag this across. I'll go to my motion presets over here, and I'd maybe go with, let's go with distort, something like that. Welcome to, and then I could just duplicate that layer by hitting Command D or Control D, and then just writing CreateStudio. Okay, like that. So yeah, it's really easy to go through and create cool things like this. We've got in animations as well as out animations. So what it would do after or the end of the time, so like this. It's good to go through and, you know, maybe adjust the speed or the different endpoints and start points, so like this. It's quite fun. Cool. So yeah, we've got amazing characters. Got some really nice ones in different types of styles as well. And we've got transitions. So we've got some special effect ones like this. Yeah, just a whole bunch of really nice looking ones. We've got in and out ones, and these are all, you can adjust the colors really quickly and easily. We've got 3D icons, which are really cool. So you simply use one, you simply click on download, and yeah, drag and drop it over here like that. And I can go and resize that like that. Okay, and again, you can add animations to everything. So let's say I want to make this elastic scale up like that. I just select it. Maybe it'll start about this time. Like that, okay? Yeah, so it's really that easy. If I go back over to Studio again. Okay, so yeah, what we can do is also, you know, add animated text titles. So we've got a whole bunch of different categories. So like connect typography, things like that. You can go through and add these onto your videos. Maybe I'd make the background white like that. And you could ungroup the elements or just double click on the group as well to go into the group. And you can see the elements like there, and you can adjust them manually like that. Or if you want to just bring them out of the group, just click on ungroup like that, and you can see all the layers like so. We've got cool things. I'll just delete everything right now so I can show you a bit more. So things like hand titles. So if I go to the start and add this one here. So I'll just ungroup this one, and let's say, I'll say, like that. Just bring this down like this, and I'll just center this, and if we preview that, that looks so cool. So yeah, just like that. So we've got titles, social elements like this. We've got animated devices, animated emojis, shape layers. These are really cool because you can quickly add shapes, you know, that have got pre-done animations onto your videos like that, and adjust the colors, adjust the size if you like, position them, duplicate them, you know, like this. Yeah, it's really that easy. Yeah, video effects as well, which these are really cool. So you can add things like this onto your videos. Fire effects like this. Explosions. Yeah, just a whole bunch of really cool video effects. They look really good on just, you know, normal video footage. So yeah, so that's the main kind of part of Studio Builder. We've got some free assets in here, but for those who purchase the All Access Pass, they'll be able to get access to all the templates in the template library, as well as full access to every asset that we add and that are currently in here as well. So every month we'll be adding new assets, new templates into the marketplace as well as here. Okay, so let me just actually go through and create something else. I'll show you some other cool features. So if I go back over to media, and I'll just make this black. We've got a massive shape library, as you can see. So some really cool shapes. So let's say, for example, I grab this Apple TV, I'll just center it and go to the start. Just make it a little bit longer. And what I could do is actually create a really cool mask. So if I grab this video and center it and then go right click mask with shape, you can see that it overlays the video or the image on top of your shape. So what I could then do is create a really cool motion animation. So if I go to zoom, let's say spec scale down like this, and I'll just increase that duration. That looks really classy here. So you could add, if you had like a SVG shaped layer of your own logo, you could do that with your own logo, or just, you know, do it with, you could also do it with text. So if I just delete everything here and just go to text and just say CreateStudio like this, and if I just go over to the text links. You know, I can go grab a really cool text font. Maybe I'll go with something like Open Sans, and I'll make it bold like this. Okay, so then what I could do is simply drag that video and then mask it with CreateStudio, and you can see if I play this that the video plays in behind the actual text. So you can create really cool animations and effects with that. And we also got, for the Pro Media upgrade, integrations with Pixabay. We're integrating with Unsplash, our own audio library of professional audio tracks. So let's say you just add a keyword like tennis, for example. And we're also going to have a sound effects library as well. So we hired some sound artists to create custom sound effects for the characters and for motion graphics and explainer videos. So you can go through and just left click and import this media. So let's say I got that, like that. And then all of it's added over here into your media library. So let's say, for example, this tennis ball, I could drag and drop it over here. And then what I could do is go to motion and let's go to slide, bounce like this one, and just check that. And you can instantly animate any object, you know, like that. It's super fast and really, really cool to do. So another thing you can do as well is if you animate, or you have like a template or a video that you want to, that you added an animation to, like this, for example. Let's say this one was slide right. I'll just delete that, just bring this to the start. And let's say it goes slide right like this. I could go through, and if I wanted to change that picture, I'd just go to replace and then select a different image from my image media library, and it instantly changes the picture and you retain the animation like that, okay? What you can also do, which is really cool, is we've got custom animations built into the timeline. So what you could do, for example, is if I just delete this one and use maybe something like my logo like this. So just bring this down and center it like so. I could go through and animate this any way I want. So I could click on plus to add a custom animation. I can select, you know, what I want to animate. So the position, opacity, scale, rotation, skew, border, shadow. If I want to add some motion blur to that. So what I'm going to do is maybe create a scale and rotation animation. So I'll check those ones. Basically adjust the start and end point. So I'm going to make it 0 and I'm going to rotate it maybe 180 degrees like that. And you're about to see that now we've got this really nice looking animation like that. So if I just play this again. And what I could do also is adjust the easing for this. So let's say I want to go with back like that. Then it kind of overshoots and then it comes back like that. And again, you could adjust the duration to make it a bit faster like this. I could make it a bit bigger. Just center that again. Like that. So that's really cool. If I just delete this as well, I'll show you how you can create looping animations. We're going to be having looping animations on the motion presets as well. We're going to be adding that feature. But you can go through and create, you know, looping animations as well on the timeline at the moment, just with custom animations. So let's go, maybe grab something like this. I'll just center that. And again, I'll just add it to the start. And what I could do is click on plus, go to scale, and I'm going to start it smaller. Let's bring it down maybe like that. So you can see now it comes up to there. And what I'm going to do is adjust the easing to make it out power 1 like this. And all I need to do is right click, duplicate, reverse, and just do that a few times like this. Like that. So you can create really cool looping ones. You can obviously do it with position, or you can adjust the easing to make it more smooth and things like that. Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of other features I probably missed. We've got green screen editing over on the video footage. On the advanced settings, you can remove colors. Yeah, so just a whole bunch of other things in here. But so that's like just a quick overview of the software. It's a super powerful software, as you can see, and we're going to be obviously continually building this and adding new features. We've got a whole big list of amazing features we're going to be adding into the software post launch time. So yeah, if you need anything, get in touch with us at launch@createstudio.com. We look forward to making this amazing launch with you guys and your support, and yeah, we'll speak to you again soon.